Welcome to the news. We kick things off with a direct instruction from the German icon. We look at how the German icon gave simple Liverpool instruction around Wirtz and what that means for the upcoming matches. Get ready for the details.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we dive into the Champions League action. We're talking about the incredible brace for Malik Tillman as Leverkusen absolutely dominated Villarreal with a massive 3-0 victory. You won't want to miss the highlights of this thrilling match. Now, we turn our attention to the pressure cooker of the Champions League. Bayern Munich board member Max Eberl has raised serious concerns about refereeing after the controversial 1-1 draw against Paris Saint-Germain. He detailed the frustrating calls, including the handball decision involving Konrad Laimer and the strange penalty situation involving Vitinha and Joe Neves. Finally, we wrap up with the remaining Bundesliga drama. We break down the intense race for European spots, looking at Bayer Leverkusen, VfB Stuttgart, and TSG Hoffenheim. Plus, we explore the thrilling relegation battle involving VfL Wolfsburg and FC St. Pauli. Stay with us for all the remaining Bundesliga decisions. In a moment that has captured the attention of football fans worldwide, German icon Jurgen Klopp has reportedly given simple, direct instructions to Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp regarding the player Wirtz. This development, highlighted by reports on OneFootball, suggests a focused tactical discussion taking place within the club's structure. The context surrounding these instructions is currently limited, but the involvement of a high-profile figure like Klopp underscores the importance of the matter being discussed. Analysts are keenly watching for further details on the nature of these directives and their potential impact on Liverpool's upcoming performances. The Anfield Index, dated May 6, 2026, marks a significant point in the ongoing narrative surrounding the team's strategy. In a decisive Champions League performance, Bayer Leverkusen secured a commanding 3-0 victory over Villarreal. The match delivered a significant boost to the team, highlighted by the impressive contribution of brace for Malik Tillman. The result marks another strong showing for the German side in the competition. For those following European football closely, the match provided compelling highlights showcasing the attacking prowess of Leverkusen. Fans and analysts are currently dissecting the game, focusing on the tactical execution that led to the 3 goals. Additionally, Fathom is inviting readers to join over 9,000 global opinion formers by subscribing to its influential weekly newsletter for ongoing insights and analysis. Bayern Munich board member Max Eberl has voiced strong concerns regarding the refereeing decisions in Wednesday's 1-1 draw against Paris Saint-Germain, which resulted in the German champions' elimination from the Champions League after a 6-5 aggregate defeat. While acknowledging PSG played an outstanding match, Eberl attributed the outcome partly to controversial calls made by the referee, João Pinheiro. Eberl stated that decisive moments in a semi-final match often hinge on details that go unaddressed, suggesting that multiple incorrect decisions, by players or officials, ultimately determined the result. He expressed particular frustration over 2 specific calls in the first half. The first involved the decision not to issue a second yellow card to Nuno Mendes for handball, despite Konrad Laimer having touched the ball moments earlier. Eberl questioned the inconsistency, noting that he felt the call was surprising and that he did not see the handball involving Laimer, contrasting it with another relatively clear incident. Furthermore, Eberl criticized the referee's communication style, observing that Pinheiro appeared noticeably more communicative with the Portuguese players from PSG, whereas he himself did not receive a clear explanation. Eberl speculated that the referee may have clarified the situation with the Portuguese team during corner kicks. He also highlighted a contentious incident where PSG's Vitinha kicked the ball onto the arm of teammate Joe Neves inside the penalty area, describing the call as strange. Eberl argued that other referees would likely have awarded Bayern a penalty in that scenario, pointing out the conflicting interpretations. One half of the pitch suggested a clear penalty, while the other maintained the action was correct. Eberl concluded that the lack of a clear, universally accepted ruling on the incident left him with the view that it constituted a handball in the penalty area. The Bundesliga season is far from over, with numerous high-stakes decisions remaining as the league enters its final 2 rounds of the 2025-26 campaign. While Bayern Munich secured the title last month, the battle for European qualification and survival continues to generate significant drama. Qualification for the UEFA Champions League remains fiercely contested. Although the standard qualification spot is reserved for the top 4, the competition for the 5th position is heating up. With Spain's La Liga currently holding a slight edge in coefficient standings, the focus remains sharp on the remaining contenders. Borussia Dortmund has already secured their spot, and RB Leipzig is poised to join them after navigating a season without European competition, currently sitting third with 62 points. The most exciting race for the remaining European berths involves the battle for 4th place. Bayer Leverkusen, VfB Stuttgart, and TSG Hoffenheim are all tied on 58 points, separated only by goal difference. This contest is expected to be one of the most thrilling remaining Bundesliga decisions. Should Germany fail to secure the additional UEFA Champions League slot, the 5th-place finisher and 6th-place finisher will automatically qualify for the Europa League. Furthermore, the 7th-place team will secure a spot in the UEFA Conference League, a qualification path influenced by the German Cup final matchups involving Bayern and Stuttgart. SC Freiburg currently occupies the 7th-place position with 44 points, challenging Eintracht Frankfurt, who trails slightly with 43 points. Freiburg remains engaged in the UEFA Europa League semifinals, having already lost their first leg to Braga. In the relegation battle, the intensity remains high. With most teams having secured their top-flight status, only the bottom 2 sides face direct relegation. However, the situation involving the bottom 3 teams, VfL Wolfsburg, FC St. Pauli, and 1 FC Heidenheim, presents a unique scenario. Potentially for the first time in league history, all 3 could enter the final round of play based purely on points, contingent on specific results. Wolfsburg and St. Pauli are set to face off on the final match day, making the relegation struggle incredibly dramatic, even as scheduling differences complicate the final showdown.